Hello everyone, thanks for dropping by. The guy on the screen there is Damon Lindelof, and 2 months ago I did a video about him as he might be writing a new Star Wars movie, i.e. the script. But things have been going on at Lucasfilm, lots of things in the background, so I decided to do another video. So looking around yesterday, I found this. Now this has been covered on all the other YouTube video blogger channels which devote themselves exclusively to Star Wars, but I only do it as a side one to my usual MGTOW content. Anyway, as you can see, this was done by AboveTheLine.com and Star Wars exclusive Damon Lindelof and Justin Britt Gibson. They've left Lucasfilm and they're not writing the script anymore. Now this was done on March 20th this year, which is about last Monday. And it says there's been a disturbance in the force. The screenwriters Damon Lindelof and Justin Britt Gibson have exited the Star Wars project. That Sharman Obaid Chinoy remains slated to direct. Now I've heard that he's also left. You'll have to look on the other YouTube channels like Midnight Edge and Neurotic. What's the other one? Valiant Renegade. And what's the other one I watch? World Class Bullshitters. They'll give you more information than I could ever do. But anyway, I never trust one source, so I have a look around for a bit more, and I found this. This is Giant Freaking Robot. This was published yesterday. Star Wars just lost one of its biggest new creators, and it's a very bad sign. And then it says virtually the same thing as the previous article. Trouble continues in galaxy far, far away, blah, blah, blah. Viewership is previously unstoppable. The Mandalorian has plummeted. And cost-cutting across the board. Now, that is going to be a feature on the Disney AGM, I'd no doubt, which is in, when will it be? 3rd of April. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days, more or less 10 days from now. So it says, news that new Star Wars had recruited Damon Lindelof broke in October 22. Lindelof reported blah, blah, blah. And this year's XSW Festival, Star Wars difficult but hinted at his completed relationship with the franchise. I think him and, what's the other guy's name? What is it? Sorry about this, people. Justin Britt Gibson, they both got together and they decided we're not going to carry on because this movie's just going to bomb and we don't want it on our resume. So they both decided to up sticks and leave. Anyway, I found this. avclub.com, another Star Wars thing is in trouble just like Star Wars things always are. And then it more or less the same news about those two leaving. And it says, watch out, every character in every Star Wars was rushed to say that they got a bad feeling about something. And then Lindelof actually hinted at his cold feet a few days ago, i.e. he got an inkling this movie would be bombing, explaining during an appearance on SXSW that a degree of difficulty on Star Wars movie extremely high. Not if you hadn't abandoned the extended universe, it wouldn't be. You just go in the chronological order of the books and you make movies out of them. Simple. And then he just goes on, and now he has dropped out, which seems telling presumably he and Britt Gibson felt like they couldn't make this thing great and that they should be eating rather than cooking. So, one good thing about it, though, all this news, Rian Johnson, he's officially no longer going to have his trilogy, which is a bright spark, I should say, in the Jedi Knight, the dark side, or wherever. The Last Jedi released at cinemas. It was an incredibly divisive Star Wars movie. You can say that again. The fandom was split, too right. Some people loved it, and a lot of people hated it. I would say most people hated it. This one being one of them. Many people thought it was okay, but anyway, it's gone. He's not going to come back. It's finished. No, who's going to write the new script for the new Star Wars movie? I found this on Variety. This was done March 22nd, which was yesterday. Stephen Knight to write new Star Wars movie after Damon Lindelof and Justin Brick Gibson exit. Now that's Justin, that's Damon. There's a new scriptwriter. Peaky Blinders creator Stephen Knight is set to write the screenplay for the untitled Star Wars movie that Sharman Obaid Chinoy, who directed Ms. Marvel, is attached to direct. The movie is widely expected to be among Lucasfilm's first Star Wars film since 2019, The Rise of Mary Sue. More important about the movie, including the possible title, is expected to be announced at the Star Wars celebration in London in April. Now, they've got the Logan on Midnight Edge. He says that Disney, Lucasfilm, has to announce something. They've got no choice. But with all this chaos in the background, what are they going to announce? Because we've only got, 4 weeks before the celebration, so he can't put together something that quick. But anyway, this is Variety. I also had a look around on the Hollywood Reporter, March 22nd, once again, that was yesterday. Star Wars Stephen Knight steps into write new Wars movie following Damon Lindelof's departure. Knight worked on a script for the project, Oscar-winning filmmaker. Also helmed episodes of Ms. Marvel, same thing as the other article said. The Rise of Skywalker turning point for Star Wars. More or less, it come to a dead stop for Star Wars. It concluded the Skywalker saga. No, it didn't. That was just a load of bollocks. During the 1977 original film, Rise of Skywalker, and fell just weeks. Yada, yada, yada. Load of rubbish. And the final thing I found was Empire. Now that, I think, is a British movie magazine, but don't quote me on that. And as you can see, Stephen Knight replaced Damon Lindelof and script for a new Star Wars movie. When you thought, Peaky Blinders, I've never seen that movie. I have no idea what it's like or what it's about. According to Variety, he's on board to script. Could make another shift for Knight. He has shown himself able to script anything from Dickens to Diana, that's in Spencer, and he's tattled sci-fi in with C. So maybe we're going to get a script which will abolish the Disney trilogy, but the Disney trilogy is so toxic, whatever script that he writes, it's not going to do anything while we've still got the toxic Disney trilogy that's poisoning the whole franchise. What else has he done? Does it say? Sorry about this, people, but I only not had a chance to read through these things yet proper. No date has been set for the movie. Apparently he has a reputation for gritty stuff, so maybe, just maybe, it'll be like Andor, more espionage than lightsabers and space battles, but with action scenes. We'll have to wait and see. There's a joke going around the United States. How do you turn $1 million franchise? How do you turn $1 billion franchise into $1 million franchise? Answer, put Kathleen Kennedy in charge of it. Whether she's going to go at the celebration, I don't know. The X-Wing on Midnight Edge yesterday, no, what's the bloody thing called? WBW, that's it. He said that Kathleen Kennedy will be going 3 weeks after Indiana Jones 5 is released, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens if it's true. But we do know he's no longer there, and he's going to write a new script, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Sorry it's a bit scrappy, people, but I didn't find out all this information till yesterday when I was watching several YouTube videos about it. But anyway, I think I'm on the 10-minute mark, maybe past it now. I'm rambling a bit, so I'll leave it at that. I was going to do one on Sunday, but this is the one I was going to do on Sunday. I might do another one on Sunday, but I'll have to wait and see. But for now, that's it for now. You know all know the routine. Till Sunday on my usual one on Monday. Bye-bye.